Welcome to Tech Brothers Damer. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a walk plan by using ChatGPT. Why I came up with this idea because a few years back I went for a walk from Karachi to Islamabad. So here is a Karachi that's right next to the ocean in Pakistan, and then if we zoom in, we are gonna see the city called Islamabad right here. So I walk all the distance from you can see on this is called N5 road. So it's a highway, and I walked from Karachi starting from here and went all the way till here. At that time, it took me a lot of time to plan this because the ChatGPT was not available, and I had to plan from city to city how many kilometer or miles I can do on each day, where I stay, and all those kind of things, and how many days it will take. So I took actually 60-day vacation. My plan was of going from Karachi to all the way to the Khanjarab Pass, that's right next to the China border. But due to the COVID, I have to end my walk in Islamabad. So it took me around 40 days. So we are gonna go ahead and use the Chat GPT here and plan this walk. So tomorrow, if you are gonna go ahead and walk maybe in different cities, or maybe cross country, or even use the bicycle, or motorcycle, whatever you want to use to plan your trip, you can kind of follow the same steps and use the Chat GPT to generate that plan for you. Now let's go to the Chat GPT here. I'm going to provide some prompts here and see what type of plan it will create for us, and then we might provide more prompt or corrections and our needs that we want to add to the that plan. It will help us to generate that. So let me write that full description here for just for 2-3 lines for my plan. So this is a very basic prompt I gave, and now it's going to generate us a 40-day plan, and then what we're going to do, we are going to adjust that accordingly. So we have to kind of see like if there is anything we can add, or that we can subtract from here to make it more suitable for myself. So it is telling me, hey, route from Karachi to Islamabad via N5 National Highway. Yes, that's what I would like to take, because there are multiple ways you can use motorway and all that. But I don't want to use that. I want to use just National Highway, so I can go through a lot of cities and see the cities and meet people. The total distance is 1400 kilometer. Daily distance 30 to 40 kilometer adjusted to the ensure stops in the cities and town with the facilities. Now let's go ahead and take a look. So the very first thing, it is telling me, hey, day 1 and 2. So what's going to happen, Karachi to Thatta. So we will walk from 50 kilometer to mid route point overnight at a safe spot, and then we will walk another 50 kilometer to the Thatta, and we will see Shah Jahan Mosque and Makli necropolises. So sometimes it's hard to pronounce these all English, but this is an old graveyard right there that I know that I've been there. So we can take a look there. From Thatta to Hyderabad, that's a big city, Hyderabad, and the distance between them is 150, and we will walk 50 kilometer to rest near Jirk or Sujawal. So I actually stayed at Jirk when I was walking, and then you go to Hyderabad the next day. And from there, Hyderabad to Nawabshah, 120 kilometer, and we stayed. Yes, that's right. I stayed at Hala at that point in my videos. I will put the link for description. You will be able to see. And then from there, we will go to the Nawabshah and explore local market and stay overnight there. Fine. And then we'll go to the Moro, and then Sakkar. So we walk to the Moro. I stayed in Moro, I remember that, and then we walked to the stayed at the hotel on the road, and then we walked from there, and finally we went to the Sakkar. So, and there are some bridge and barrage that you want to take a look. Then from there you have Sakkar to Rahim Yar Khan, 45 Gotki Sadkabad, and Rahim Yar Khan. And believe me, I pretty much follow the same route. I wish I would have this Chat GPT at that time available to me, and I could have done much easier, because I put all this in my Excel and plan, like calculate the miles, rest points, and everything. I did that. So like Sahiwal, Chichavatni, that's my actually, and went to Harappa Museum there as well. So these are all my this is my native town, so that's where I born. So that was very interesting. And then we went to Lahore, so I did follow exactly same. So now let me go back, and it is saying walk to the here. Let me take a look on this one. I just want to see. It's telling me Gujranwala, yeah, and Gujranwala. From there you walk to the Gujarat, yes, and Jhelum to the Rawalpindi, stay overnight, and then day 131 to 40 kilometer rest point and Faisal Mosque. I can tell you this is absolutely correct, and it is I took some days off during the walk, and some days might not be walk 50 kilometers, so you have to change that. So instead of 50, you can change if you want to say like, hey, show me all above information in table. And I'm also gonna add some cities, maybe also add a stop at Wazirabad in Punjab. So I want to add that one stop. I like this city. There is a lot of things to see in this city. They make a lot of things with metal, like swords, and knives and everything. So I like those places, and I like to see that different artifacts. So here I'm just now it's creating us a table. Okay, finally our table is ready here. I'm gonna just scroll here, and now we can see our table. So right here is telling us day 1, and then we have start city Karachi and the mid route, because there is no end city on that place. So that's fine. Let's expand the table and see. So I can see the whole plan on this side. The left side I can see my table, and here is my prompt, so I can see the prompt. And you can see day 1 Karachi, mid route 50 kilometer, then we have into Tata, and now if we go all the way, it has mid route, and then has created also Wazirabad. And now wherever it is says 50, I can do actually we can change to it, and there is you want to download this, so you can always download as well. So now if I will say adjust this table and make max kilometer 35 per day, also try to include any small cities on the way. So I'm adding that, add a column for local hotels to. So during my walk, I am also planning maybe just want to stay in the hotels. In my case, I honestly really didn't stay in any hotel. I had a lot of friends on the way, and relatives and people, from the Facebook who really, kind of connected with me, and that's how I got to stay at their houses. So here it has given us the new table. Now we have small cities included as well. Karachi to Garo is 35 kilometer, and then it has given us also the suggestion for hotel. And here is Tata, Jirk, and all those different hotels information it has given us. So we can search for these hotels on the Expedia or Booking.com, and then go and book if they are available, or maybe on the way when we are there, we can just simply ask these people and stay overnight there. So you see that now it is much more refined, and it also tells you a lot of details about those small cities. You can also add more cities or remove more cities if you want to travel more kilometer on daily basis. You can do that as well. So if this would be available at that time, it will help so much, because it took me like every time for me what was my plan at that time, or what I was doing. I was going further in here, and let's say I was in Karachi, right? So if I go in Karachi, Then from Karachi I draw the line, from here, and then direction here was just for somewhere like I remember that it has this as a direction or something, measure distance, yes. So I click here, and then go from there another one, and adjust the distance, because I was walking like maybe 20 miles a day, so I adjusted that one. Then for the next one I adjusted for second one. So you see right there. So this is how I planned step by step, instead of going to the ChatGPT, and it will create all these plans for you, and you will be done in like 10-20 minutes, and you can add so much information that is needed. So I appreciate watching these videos. One more thing, I mean, once this table is created, you might want to download. So you can always say that hey, download above table in Excel, or whatever the format. You see I made a lot of mistakes with the spellings, so it also okay, because this does understand or correct automatically, so no worries about that. So now it's generating an Excel file for us, and we will be able to download that Excel file and make some adjustment. Maybe once we are done with the booking, we can just write the address of hotel or anything like that. So we can do all those kind of things. So okay, now our Excel file is ready, and we can go ahead and save wherever we want to save, and then we will open it. So here's our Excel file ready. I can go edit, and then we can simply go ahead and click right there, and we can see the list of all those. So it divided into 31 days. Now if I will go ahead and I want to verify, remember that it was telling me, hey, there is a total kilometers 1400, but the 1400 could be the reason it took the different route, and now we'll take an N5, the distance is less. So you can still, if you are not sure about that, you can always go ahead and do more research and see how it plays with you. Now one more thing we can do is with this, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to it and ask for one more thing, like draw a map for me. So I'm gonna go back here. Okay, so we are asking to draw a map. Now let's see if it will be able to draw the map, so we will see visually like how it look like. Okay, here is the download for the walk map HTML available. So we are going to go ahead and download, and once we download and save, what we are going to do, we will save it here. So let's open our map here, and now we'll see the entire map here. So now it has cities on top of that too, so you can kind of point it here. I'm gonna just go further in and take a look. So you see right there, that's a Karachi, that's a Cairo, and that's your Makli, and then from there you have Sajawal. You see that it brought you here. Actually from here you can go to Sajawal and come back here, or you can actually skip Sajawal totally and just keep going. So by seeing it, you can also plan, because it's not perfect. You always have to, I will double verify always, or verify at least like maybe one more than 2 times, and make sure it's giving me the right map. So you have Hyderabad here, and then you have from Hyderabad, if you see, it took me to the Hala, and then Matiari. So Matiari, I could have walked to the Matiari first, and then see from here Hyderabad to Matiari and 5, and then I will go to Hala. So that's how I will go, and then from there I will go to the Nawab Shah and Moro, then other cities, and you see rest of that looks good, but here it messed up here as well. So here is Ahmedpur and here is Bahawalpur. So I don't know why once you are here, why you're coming back here. Maybe just keeping you on N5, that could be, but I could simply walk from here to on this local road if you want to, then go to Multan. Actually I did that. I went to Bahawal, no, I didn't go to Bahawalpur. I went to Ahmedpur and then walked to the Shujabad and then go to Multan. So then the rest of that looks fine. And here, see, it is going taken into Shehupura. I didn't go there. I was here in Muridke, Kamuki, and going on this route directly. I did not follow this route. So you can see and then play with it a little bit. That's how I will suggest you. Like once you plan something, don't just believe in it right away, like 100%. You always want to verify, and this will be one way to verify. So I hope these tips will help you when you are planning something, by walk or a cycle, or by using a motorcycle, and do want to do cross country, or maybe between different big cities, and plan it out. So it will help you. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.